Doctrine YouTube channel. Peace. How you doing, everyone? Welcome to Israel Doctrine YouTube channel. I'm your host, Carl Albert. I'm CEO, and every other hat one could wear at Israel Doctrine. There's no one but me right now. I got a lot of brothers that come through reading and participating in what we do here at Israel Doctrine. But yes, it's pretty much me. I have over 3,600 friends on my Israel Doctrine Facebook page. That's my Israel Doctrine account, and my Carl Albert account, I got like 2,800 or so. So I got a pretty good YouTube channel. Peace. How you doing, everyone? Welcome to it. So I got a pretty good audience out there. I'm gonna see how many numbers I can get. I haven't been live in a while. I shared the link with people to come in and participate if they want to. So just hit the Google Hangout and just come hang out with me if you want to. I got a couple people in my circle over here. But what I'm here to talk about today, people, is We the Black Jews, Volume 1 and 2 by Yosef A. Ben Jochannan. As you see, I purchased the book. How long have I had it? We're not going to get into that. How much information I done gained from it? We're going to get into that a little bit. As y'all know, I've been calling different people out in the House of Consciousness. I actually talked to Sinetta before he did his first video with Shaka Utmost. That's the video I shared on my YouTube channel, talking about, he called my name due to the fact that I called Sinetta. Shaka Utmost was on the other end. They was getting ready to shoot the video. He said he don't matter who it is he debate. He just wanted to debate an Israelite or Hebrew Israelite, as most people use. And so he threw my name in the mix. A lot of my Hebrew brothers, they don't throw my name in the mix. But seeing a person like me, pretty simple, humble guy, I had one of the biggest debates this year, historical. Right up there with Polite and Ali Muhammad in the House of Consciousness. I had a debate with a female debater, the first one in House of Conscious history. Her name is Dr. Mayat. We did this, June the 5th in Atlanta at Nazi building, Shamahar Torah, however you say that. And it was historical. The bad thing about it is the whole video never went out. So people didn't get to hear me introduce the Israelite mystery system to people. And the main points that I was introducing to the people is salvation and reconciliation. Salvation of one soul. Man's soul, that's male and female, which is the sum total of man, woman, and child. Male, female, young female, or man, child, girl, child. So I introduced this June the 5th in Atlanta. Those that was there, they witnessed the information being put out, but saying that they was not initiated into the mystery system yet. They didn't receive the knowledge. That was their initiation night, though. Those that was there, some of them have followed me since, have heard more what I had to say about the situation, and probably gained a little bit more insight on the Israelite mystery system, or Israel Doctrine, which is a term that I came up with that you find all over, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and all the other social networks that I didn't, branded the name on. So Israel Doctrine is an entertainment company, multimedia entertainment company that I started about 11 years ago. But it's something I haven't been able to cultivate that much due to the fact that for a couple of years I took care of my mother who passed away, death by breast cancer. She probably would never like me telling a story like that, but my mother and I love her, so You know, she a part of my life, and you know, that's what I've been doing. I'm currently in Arkansas in the house that yeah, she passed away in. I was there to see her last breath. I'm proud of the fact that I could be there, and that she gave me some love and encouraging words in her last days. You know what I'm saying? Which makes me the man that I am today. You know, strong and everything else. So, like I said, you know, the Israelite mystery system. It's a new phenomenon to a degree. Brother Reggie Mabry brought it out, um, talking on another couch in the House of Consciousness, in the studio of the House of Consciousness, right on the couch, and he initiated a lot of people in the Egyptian mystery system. Showed you the temple and how the light went and stuff. That was an eye opener to me. You know, I always dealt with the Bible as a mystery system because I knew the things in it was mysterious to a lot of people. Like, you know, is it one God, or is it two, or is it three? You know, who is our God and who is the God of our God? As it said, God, thou God hast anointed thee. So who is our God and who is the God that anointed him? Those things was always mysterious to me. You know, I done debated about them, talked about them, dealt with them, and I always came up with the title to inform the people that Jesus, Yahshua, Yehoshua, whatever name y'all want to call him, and whatever tongue you want to use, you know, the Holy One of Israel, is our God, our Lord, and our Father, who is the Son of his God, his Lord, and his Father, right? People still don't get that to this day. I don't see why. Two different individuals, beings, one became known as the Father, one became known as the Son. And no matter how you take them through the Old or New Testament, they can't understand God and his anointed. They just can't understand that. Anointed, Messiah, or Christ, whichever one you want to use, whichever tongue you want to use. I'm not the one for those type of debates unless I'm on the stage or whatever. I give you that, you know. So at the end of the day, like I said, we here to deal with this book, We the Black Jews, right? Now, on the back of this book, it say we the Black Jews witness to the white Jewish race myths, right? So Dr. Ben here, who is a black man and who proclaimed himself to be a Jew. By namesake alone, you should understand his Jewish heritage, right? By namesake alone, Yosef, Joseph, Ben, son, you know what I'm saying? Jochannan, you know what I'm saying? By his namesake alone, you should understand that this man was considering himself a Jew. Now, as I did a show on Blog Talk before about Dr. Ben, you know, my Jewish brother, you know, as I did a show on the Huddle, too, that is, talking about Dr. Ben and how much he really knew the scriptures, or how much he knew what it was that he was talking about. The man knew a lot of what he was talking about. But what a lot of people fail to realize, that he had a problem with white Jewish myths. Like in this book, you read where he talk about the curse of Ham, and talk about the Jewish scholars and how they talk about the curse of Ham, but it's not the curse of Ham, nor curse Canaan, who is Ham's son, due to the fact that Ham looked up on his nakedness. Now the Bible tell you that a man's nakedness is his wife. So Noah's wife is Ham's mother. If you look at the curse, it shows you that at the end of the day, when Noah said you should be a servant unto your brothers, he named two more of his sons, the other two, because Shem, Ham, and Japheth, right? So when he cursed Canaan, he told him he'll be a servant to Shem, and Japhet, who is Ham brothers. You put the rest together. I could put the scriptures on the table. I could show what the books say. You could take it or leave it, however you deal with it. But when you deal with Jewish scholars, when you deal with Roman Catholicism, so that's Roman Catholicism and Judaism, you will see that these pale skinned or less pigmented people that's giving us this theology is not right and exact, right? So this is what Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, Dr. Jeffries, Dr. Small, all your Afrocentric scholars, Dr. Wade Noble. This is what all these people have been fighting. You know what I'm saying? White myths, white theology, Roman Catholic, Catholicism, or Jewish what? White Jewish mythologies. We'll use the term that Dr. Ben used in here, right? So this is what it is. This is what we here to deal with. Now I invited some brothers and I invited people in my circle, but I see they ain't came. So now we seen Shaka Upmost pulling out all his books, right? All this, that, and the other. Let me see. Get back to Hangout so I can see. So he didn't pull this book out. Now I don't have Babylon the Timbuktu. I done seen it, I done read it, but it never interests me enough to buy it. But when he pulled out Babylon the Timbuktu, he didn't say this is pseudo scholarship, and this is real scholarship. Now you're gonna talk to the Hebrew Israelites, the black Jews, the Hebrew Israelites, you know, Shah, Nasi, and Tazariot, and you're gonna tell them that they base their stuff on Babylon the Timbuktu, and what was the other one he used? Whichever one he used, I forget the other one. He said it's old school, you know. But he didn't pull out the man he said clipped his toenails and brushed his hair and combed his hair and do all this. Dr. Ben, who him and Sinetta then went and seen over the weekend and took pictures with, you know. He could visit this man. He could talk to this man. He has lived around this man. His mother has been in this man organization or been around him. Yet he did not pull out this book of this person that's so near and dear to him and show you his work, his scholarship. Why? Because he know, like I know, that Dr. Ben was a black Jew. Or he wouldn't say we, including himself as being a black Jew. We the black Jews. You know what I'm saying? As well as he say we the people of the Nile Valley region, right? Or Egypt. That's a double entendre, people. If you really look at it, check it out. From a biblical perspective, Israel was in the Nile Valley. They was in Egypt. So he could go with both of them and still be right and exact. Because in the book, he talk about Moshe or Moses being down there and dealing with the priesthood and this and Joseph and this, that, and the other, and dealing with the mystery system, so on and so forth. So why don't you find people like the and Ra squad? He pulled out the chronology of the Bible that Dr. Ben wrote. I done seen him pull that out. That's coming too. It's gonna be up on the screen, you know, to show y'all that I purchased it. But and the other books, cause he got a 3-part series that he deal with it. I gotta get. At the end of the day, I'm gonna study the teachers. I don't need to deal with the students. And if you're not standing on a scholarship, then I'm gonna let your teachers beat you up. I don't have to beat you up. Just like when I deal with Israelites, I let the Bible beat them up. I let our text do the job. I don't have to take no personal issue with these brothers or whatever. I just tell them they saying that they lying and let the Bible do its thing. It's the same thing with the scholars for the Nile Valley or for the Africans, the Afrocentric, you know, like the European or Eurocentric Afrocentric, these terms that have been coined out here. I'm gonna let their information beat them up. You know what I'm saying? As I seen a video with Brother Reggie. When I say Brother Reggie, I consider him a brother. He cool brother, you know. Him with Dr. Jeffries and Dr. Smalls and some more brothers, you know, they was reprimanding people out here that go around cursing and talking violent and things of that nature from the Afrocentric mindset, a school of thought. You know, the ones that set up under the Ivan Van Sertimals, the John Henry Clarks, Dr. Yosef Ben, like I said, Wade Noble, and the many more. You know, so that's how I'm gonna do it, people. Y'all say I can't debate Shaka Upmost. I know what Shaka Upmost know, and I know stuff that he don't know, because I know the Bible, and I know our mystery system. That's why I told him we can go text for text, mystery system for mystery system. You know, but enough with Shaka Upmost. Let me get this plug in. People, November the 1st, 2014, Chicago, Illinois, I'm having a debate with Sankofa, Brother Sankofa, ex-Hebrew Israelite, you know, a brother that's been in a couple schools of thoughts. Islam as a shorty, Dr. York as a teenager, Hebrew Israelites in his 20s or whatever, 30s, and, you know, Black Panther. And he's been hanging around people like Polite, Shaka Upmost, countless other people in the House of Consciousness. You know, he done spoke with different Israelites, Shaka War, Hashar, this, that, and the other. You know, let's see, we got somebody trying to get in. Okay, LeRon trying to get in. One second. So, this is what's going on, people. As you see, none of the Afrocentric scholars have called in. You know, the ones of our time. Let me see if I can find out how to add them. One second, people. Let me see if I can get this to the brother. But you know, it's funny, people. It's just funny, you know. Time and time again, you find those that's dealing with this these teachings and this knowledge and stuff on the other side, but they never talk about Dr. Bean. I just never understood that, you know. And I kept posting, "We the Black Jews." You see how this man saying he a Jew. You see how he added himself to the conversation, so on and so forth. But y'all never bring that up. Y'all never talk about that time frame in a man's life. He did not change his name to any pharaoh, any Egyptian or Nile Valley person. If he have a mystery system name, I don't know. But as you see, he steady published and did his thing under that under his birth name. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he didn't really have a big time this to it. Hello? Okay. A folly call. Don't worry about it. So let me see. Oh, Let me see. 2 views. Yeah, I got the link. But they did not deny that he's a Hebrew, that he's an Israelite, that he's a Jew, that his father was that, an Ethiopian one at that, right? This book shows a lot. It tells a lot. Now, how many people you just seen made a YouTube showing we the black Jews, but how many speak from that perspective? You haven't seen it done. Once again, trailblazing. You know what I'm saying? I got my book. I've been reading my book. I've been taking notes on my book. You already know I got the Bible thing on lock. KJV, locked, ready, and loaded. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing else to talk about. It's nothing else to worry about. Anybody that want to debate, you know what I'm saying? I'm open for it. I got to take care of Sankofa debate first. You know, it's being hosted by Black Intelligence. We're going to have it at the Lighthouse in Chicago on 53rd Street. Sal Showtime and Debate Talk for You is helping with the promotions and everything. You know, they done join hands in this venture. I was trying to see if Sonetta wanted a piece of the pie. You know, since Sankofa is a part of the House of Consciousness, you know, why not promote your family? All those viewers over there never got to see me and Dr. Mayat rumble, so I think it's only right that he put up this debate. I sent him the footage, and you know what I'm saying? Let the people know what's really going on, because Israel doctrine is the new paradigm in the black or the Negro community. You know, colored or whatever you want, whatever byword you want to use or put on us. Israel doctrine is the new paradigm. It is the link between the Hametics and the Japhetics, and it ties in all the rest of the Semitics. So we do the whole gamut. We can go deal with the Hamitic people, we can deal with the Japhetic people, and we can deal with our Edomite brothers. You know what I'm saying? And we can deal with our Ishmaelite brothers, the rest of the Semitics, even those that fall up under the category of Hebrew. For y'all that don't know, it's 3 different families of Hebrews. It's more than that, but specifically from Abraham being called the Hebrew, Isaac, Ishmael, Isaac 2 sons, which boiled down to Esau and Jacob. So right there you have 5. Ishmael had 12 sons of his own, so on and so forth. So yes, it's a lot of Hebrews out there, but you only got one family that's called Israelites, you got another that's called Ishmaelites, and you have another out of the Hebrew family that's called Ishmaelites. So don't get your Hebrews mixed up. This is what I find a lot of people doing, even Israelites. You know, they don't know when they go get Hebrew information that they go get this Arab stuff sometime, or they go get this Edomite stuff, which is, you know, Jewish stuff, the white Jewish myth, and they dangle these things in people's face like that's really our doctrine, or that's really what we're supposed to be pushing. You know, that's what happened to the black race when they took our identity and took everything else that belonged to us and co-opted for themselves, be it to, you know, pale skin or less pigmented Jew, so-called Jew, or the Gentile. That's Roman Catholicism and Judaism. And this is how most Israelites, true Israelites, or black Israelites, you know, or Negroes that claim to be Israel, coming to the knowledge that they Israel. They either dealing with a Jewish text or they dealing with a so-called Christian text. They read it, they say, we the people of this text. And that's also covered in this book. So, people, I don't know what to say. I do a lot of talking on my blog talk show. I don't know how to add anybody to this. I do a lot of talking on my blog talk shows. Y'all never get to see my face. Y'all never get to interact like this. So what I'm doing now is giving you a chance to see who it is. The dude with the gray hair, big beard. Sometimes it's cut low. You know what I'm saying? Trying to give y'all a new introduction to me. You know what I'm saying? We got a new year coming up. A lot of things going to be going on. Be doing more lectures. I want to do more debates. Like I said, at the Sankofa, anybody just let me know. I just hollered at Pastor Dow about this polygyny debate challenge. I'm totally against that from a biblical standpoint. I know it was loosened, but whatever loosened and whatever bind, it's allowed. Let me see how to add people to this. Let me go to Google and see if I can do it from there. Let me find Hangout. I really don't see how to do it, people. Give me a sec. Hangout. All right, let's see if I can do it from here. Okay, yeah, it's a couple people didn't watch. How to get them on though? Oh, okay, I see. Let me try to add. Y'all should be able to hit the link. All right. I just tried to invite. Let me see if I can get Armin in here. But people, it's not much I gotta say. I'm about showing and proving. I'm not gonna get into the book that much. I know a lot of people probably gonna go run and buy the book and try to put it in their arsenal now. That's cool. I want my Israelite brothers and sisters to be well studied in the matters, because they matter. They matter. You got people like Shaka running around head hunting. You got Polite still waiting in the wing. He's trying to get his weight up. He lost to Tazariot, and Siahu and Hecker was not represented good, even by his degree of Nile Valley scholarship or so-called transformation that he's trying to make, with wearing the eye and everything, just like shock and stuff. This thing is supposed to be transforming people. That's what knowledge do, people. If you heard Polite in the video that he was doing with Reggie and Shaka, he was like, knowledge and eating and doing different stuff, your face changed, this, that, and everything else. It's transformation, people. A lot of these people are trying to transform themselves. They trying to be godlike. That's what the mystery system is about. That's what the text is about. That's what this understanding is about. Giving you godlike qualities or attributes here in the physical realm. In the physical realm. No one knows or truly understand the spiritual realm. To a degree, when you're dealing with voodoo or voodoo, you know what I'm saying? People are trying to deal with reincarnation and come back and do this and do that, and you know what I'm saying? Something I'll be trying to talk about voodoo. But once again, he never bring out the scholarship. He never bring out the text. This is the thing you got to start doing with these people. Ask them about their text. Tell them to pull out them papyrus. You know what I'm saying? Them stillers. And start telling us what they say. Read that metanetta. Jonathan Owens, casual, he pull it out and he dealt with it. I was on the show when he was dealing with the Israel Stella. I forget the name. Whatever it is. But anyway, the Israel Stella. These are the things that we got to do, people. We gonna up the ante. We got to up the ante. And just because, like I said, I'm slow thing, because I am slow. I'm as fast as I want to be. You gauge your competition, and based upon your competition, you raise your level of play sometime. You know what I'm saying? Or when you just a champion, you go out and always compete at a high level with the other champions, the ones that got 6 rings, and you trying to get 6, and you trying to do your 3-peat, and you competing against them. So either way it goes, it's competition. And there's males or people that play sports, even females play sports. You should understand competition. That's if you ever been in competition. It's different levels. It's different levels. So let me see. I don't know if I allowed the YouTube to allow people to talk. This is my first time. So people talking on the sideline. That's a whole nother thing. But I tell you what, people, I'm going to bounce off of this. I did 30 minutes. It's enough conversation out there for y'all to get the point. I'm going to open up more hangouts and talk. So with that said, I'm going to dismiss myself, and I'll be back at a later date and time. All right, we got another viewer. So with that said, I'm gonna say peace, y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all with that little information that at the end of the day, I'm getting them books of Dr. Ben's, Dr. Clark's too, and the library gonna grow. I got plenty of books around here though. Like I told people, let me see. Here goes some here. I got that the new compact Bible dictionary. Zunder Bible dictionary, yep. I got isms and ologies, you know what I'm saying? I study up on people different isms and ologies and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Deal with that worldly system, the Leviathan, just a couple books, people. For all those that go to the camps that I used to visit a lot when I was in Chicago, last 2 million years. You know what I'm saying? Just a little something. That's just right here. Stuff that I've been looking over. But it is what it is, people. You know what I'm saying? This 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 that stuff when you want to talk about sovereignty and stuff and principalities and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Got that prince over there too. You know, it is what it is, people. I study and deal with a lot of things. Who those people on the picture? That's my niece. You don't see the nephew. That's my niece though. Babies. You know, we ain't got the ancestors on the wall. It's all about the future. You know, never forget the past, but you want to look at the ancestors. Just look at the residue of them. Me, I'm a composite of them all in my DNA genealogy line. But that's it, people. I'm gonna say peace. Like I said, y'all can start looking for more of these things for me. Um, but y'all need to start dealing with Dr. Ben more and what he talking about. All y'all cats out there quoting him and stuff. Yeah, y'all heard his lectures and y'all heard him going in his lectures, but y'all don't know if he was talking about the black ones or the white ones. You know what I'm saying? The black Jews or the white Jews. The understanding that the black Jews have or the understanding that the white Jews don't have. That the black Jews know that they come from fathers that were Israelites or Hebrews that procreated with different Hamitic women and produced them. So they had African cousins. They had African, I'm just going to use that basic term, African family members. Their mothers was African. You know what I'm saying? Hamitic. So at the end of the day, we are family with this people. Our blood tie into them too. It wouldn't be funny that if you was an Israelite and you went and did your DNA that you tie into some quote unquote Egyptian or Canaanite or, you know what I'm saying, Cushite or any other them, because you got some Hamitic blood in you too. You got all that blood because we all one blood at the end of the day. Y'all understand that? So I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, I had fun. Hopefully people will check out the video, talk about it. Shaka up, most don't run from me. You call my name out. I'm just waiting till I get through with Sankofa. That's gonna be a beautiful debate, people. Beautiful debate. Is the Bible the best tool for our liberation? Man, it's no argument against it. I don't believe it's one. You can try, and that's what we all gonna see. We're gonna see that brother put forth his best effort to prove that the Bible is not the tool that we should be using for our liberation right now. Instant gratitude. Right. Instantly now. You know what I'm saying? You can start arguing about, well, see, this is better, this is better. Well, where we gonna go get that information? How we gonna disperse it to the people like that? How we gonna do that? Okay, yes, we gotta do YouTubes, we gotta put up a website, we gotta take that information and translate it and put it, you know what I'm saying? All we gotta do is crack a Bible and get to work. So with that said, peace, I'm out. Talk to y'all later.